Loren. You're on the line with WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Loren. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I'm very excited to talk to you.
Oh, excellent.
Congratulations on being World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It feels awesome.
I bet it does. One of my first things that I have to talk to you about is I love Shawn Michaels, and I know he was your trainer. Can you tell me how it was to work with him?
Well, Shawn was he's just the best. So I started my career training with Shawn, but the problem is when you're starting, you just need to learn the basics, right?
Yep.
So, I was learning the basics from the best, but I wish I could go back and train with Shawn now that I've mastered the basics and learned the more subtle things, the things that you couldn't have taught us then because we wouldn't have been able to pick it up. We needed to be focused on those basics.
Right.
You know, he's just such an incredibly smart person when it comes to this business, and so passionate.
Well, he's been an idol of mine since I was a little girl. So when I found out that he was your trainer, I'm just like, oh my God, this is the closest I'm ever going to get to Shawn Michaels. This is so cool. You started training to be a wrestler right out of high school.
Yeah, I literally left. I'm from Aberdeen, Washington, and I moved down to San Antonio, Texas to train. I literally moved the night I graduated high school.
Wow, so you definitely knew what your plans were after high school, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I think this is pretty cool. We actually graduated high school the same year. I'm a 1999 graduate, too.
Oh, yeah, class of 99. That's awesome.
Yeah. What made you want to do that? How did you decide? Did you want to be a wrestler all your life?
Yeah, I'd always wanted to be a wrestler, but the thing was, everybody would tell me that I couldn't because I was too small and that sort of thing. I'm only 5'8". Now I'm 205 pounds, which is the biggest I've been in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
It was around 1996 when guys like Dean Malenko and Rey Mysterio started coming on TV.
Oh, yeah.
And, Rey Mysterio at the time was 150 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard he's a little guy.
Tiny. And then that solidified in my mind, I don't have any more excuses to not try this. Here are these guys, they're on TV, they're succeeding, they're doing very well. Now I need to go follow my dream.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you did. I love watching you. I mean, well before I knew this interview was coming my way, and when I heard I was talking to you, I was so pumped because I watch you all the time, and I'm just like, that dude is an awesome wrestler. I watch tons of wrestling. I always have. And in my opinion, everybody has their opinion. There are some wrestlers that are okay. There are some that are good, and there are some that are awesome. And you are one of those that's awesome in every way. I watch you, and I'm like, that's what wrestling is about.
Well, thank you. And
You're welcome.
I am the World Heavyweight Champion, so I should be.
Yeah, absolutely. And you were trained by one of the best. I actually am curious if you have any predictions for WrestleMania. I know WrestleMania is coming up April 1st, less than a month away in Miami. Do you have predictions on any of the matches, specifically the big one that's being pumped up for a long time now, Cena and The Rock?
I cannot wait to see Cena and Rock wrestle. Because those guys hate each other so much.
I know.
It gives me goosebumps, the idea of what's going to happen when they get in the ring with each other. And on top of that, the crowd in Miami is going to be amazing if there's 80,000 people there. I would have to think that 75,000 of those people are going to be supporting The Rock, which just makes for a really fun atmosphere. I can't wait to see how it all goes down. And so for me, I would have to pick Cena in that one. I'd have to pick The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell match against Triple H, just purely because he's The Undertaker and it's WrestleMania.
Well, he's undefeated at WrestleMania, so he has to win.
He has to win. I'd go with CM Punk in the CM Punk Chris Jericho WWE title match. Mm-hmm. And of course, I feel 100% certain that I will defeat Sheamus.
Absolutely.
And remain the World Heavyweight Champion.
And then what about Cody Rhodes and Big Show?
Initially I would say Big Show, but he has such a poor WrestleMania record that I may have to go with Cody Rhodes on that one.
Now, firsthand because Big Show is who you got the belt from when you cashed in your Money in the Bank contract.
Yes.
What is it like to wrestle somebody his size?
It's like wrestling a bear.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's just so big and so strong.
What do you do to prepare for a match against somebody like the Big Show or like Mark Henry, someone that's just huge?
I just go to the zoo and say, hey, can you guys bust out one of those bears for me? I need to train a little bit.
I need to practice.
Yeah, there's literally nothing you can do to prepare for that other than just be as technically sound as possible. And I feel like there's nobody technically who's better than me.
I think I agree with you there. Where are you now? You're not in Rhode Island yet, are you?
No, I'm in Las Vegas right now.
Oh, okay. Actually, I read that on Facebook. I'm not a stalker. I was just like looking at my statuses and everything, and I'm like, oh, looks like he's in Vegas. I don't know if that's an update that's recent or not. So now when do you head to Providence? Saturday, or are you coming in a little earlier?
Yeah, we'll head to Providence on Saturday. We actually have a show in Montreal on Friday, and then we'll fly in Saturday morning.
Oh, wow.
And then as soon as the show's over, we just got to hit the road. That's the life there.
That must be like crazy. I'm sure you love it, and it's what you expected probably to some extent. I'm sure you knew what you were getting into when you did, but do you ever get like, holy cow, I can't wait to go home?
Sometimes you do get like that, but it's nice for me because I'm single. I'm still relatively young. I don't have any kids. So for me, I love being on the road. Wrestling has always been my passion ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And I also love to travel and see all these different places and stuff. So it's so much fun.
That must be so cool. We have the event Saturday, Road to WrestleMania. I'm actually giving tickets away on my show tomorrow. I'm excited, and I will be there too. I'll be there watching you live, and then we have WrestleMania.
Yeah, it should be an amazing show. I mean, you've got CM Punk defending the WWE Championship against Dolph Ziggler. I'll be wrestling Big Show and Randy Orton in a triple threat match. It'll be John Cena and Kane in a last man standing match. I mean, everybody's going to be there. It's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm looking so forward to it. I can't wait. And then WrestleMania, I don't think I'm going to be there live, but hey, watching it on TV will still be great. And I'm pulling for Cena too, by the way.
I'm surprised. It sounds to me like you'd be like a rock girl.
Yeah, I'm not. I know most girls are like, oh, I love The Rock. He's so hot. I've always loved John Cena. Plus, John Cena's from Boston, so
right.
I got to root for him because he's a local boy. Well, I'll let you run because you probably got a ton of stuff to do, but thank you so much for calling and checking in with me. I appreciate it. I had lots of fun chatting with you, and I can't wait to see you live on Saturday.
Yep, well, thanks for having us.
You got it. Congratulations on the belt, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, take care.